Do you have opinions? Well, if you're like most people, I'm sure the answer to that is yes. If I were to ask you what your favorite ice cream flavor is, for example, what would your answer be? And of course, there is only one correct answer to that question, and that would be mint chocolate chip. Well, I shouldn't say one. I'll also accept Oreo or chocolate chip cookie dough flavor or peanut butter cup. In fact, I love Dairy Queen and their blizzards. Peanut butter cup blizzard is the best. Okay, so as you can see, when it comes to tastes and preferences on what we eat, our opinions can change, and they vacillate. And we all have them. We have when it comes to what we wear, what we like to eat, what football team we root for, or whatever. Again, the only correct answer for the football team is the Washington Commanders, of course. But we all have opinions on this. However, I'm really getting at what are your beliefs and values and convictions? What is most important to you in life? And how do you make your choices? How do you decide who to vote for during an election? How do you identify when it comes to your any aspect of your identity for that matter? What tribe do you tend to associate with or affiliate with? I'm talking about your deep core beliefs, convictions, values, and what's the basis for that? Have you ever stopped to think about that? I mean, we live in an age of opinions and an age of expression. Everyone wants to express themselves, but have you ever stopped and just considered what is the basis? What's the basis? What's the foundation of my beliefs? And I'd like to encourage you on that because the book of Proverbs, which there's a lot of videos on YouTube about Stoicism and finding modern day wisdom in ancient writings and so forth. Things like Marcus Aurelius, his book Meditations and on all that stuff. I think that's great. But the greatest collection of wisdom ever put to paper, or in the case of this book, papyrus, I guess, or vellum, is the Bible. And specifically within the Bible would be the book of Proverbs. And in the book of Proverbs, you find the following verse, that the fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge. And Solomon repeats that when he says the fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom. So in other words, the fear of the Lord is the basis for both knowledge and wisdom. So the whole theme of this channel is to emphasize the fact that God is truth. The Lord is truth. And the closer we are to God, the closer we are to the truth. So it's fine to have opinions and preferences when it comes, again, to things like, what's your favorite color? What's your favorite ice cream flavor? What's your favorite dessert? What kind of food do you enjoy? Do you like spaghetti? Do you like Chinese food? Whatever. It's fine to have opinions and preferences like that. But when it comes to what you believe, when it comes to your values, your convictions, what's most important is not what you think or feel, but what God says. Our entire worldview should be anchored in God's revelation. What has God revealed to us? What has He said? That should be the basis of our beliefs, our values, and our convictions. That's what this channel is all about. Exploring that question. What does God say? And how can we apply the wisdom that we find in the Bible to our everyday lives? I should say a little bit about myself. At the time of this recording, I'm in my mid-50s. I'm married, been married for over 3 decades to the same woman. I have 2 wonderful children. They're both adults right now, one of whom is married. We also are the owner of a very energetic dog who is 17 years old right now. But I should say, I think the dog feels he owns us. We kind of live here at this house with his permission. I'm also the pastor of Olney Baptist Church, which is a congregation in Montgomery County, Maryland. And so if you're in the Washington, D.C. metropolitan area, I encourage you to check us out. You can find out more about our church and directions to it and all that good stuff at our website, olneybaptistchurch.com. I should point out, however, that even though this channel is an extension of my pastoral ministry and I serve the people of Olney Baptist Church, the views expressed on this channel do not necessarily reflect those of the members of the church. So I encourage you to be a part of this channel, to subscribe to it, to follow its content, to enjoy the content, to participate in the discussions. I would ask that if you do choose to participate, that you do so in a positive and a constructive manner. But that doesn't mean you have to agree with me, because I could be wrong. In no way do I hold myself up as the paragon of excellence or as the oracle of all knowledge and truth. I'm not. The source of ultimate knowledge and wisdom is God himself, not me and not you. So our job is to discover wisdom by seeking the face of God and knowing what he has to say. That's our job. We don't get to determine what truth is. God is truth. So the closer we are to God, the clearer we are on what's true, and the less confused we will be. So again, I hope you'll participate in this channel, follow along, and if you have any questions or comments, feel free to post them. Until then, I wish you the very best. God bless you.